All right, so it's easy to understand why a family that will never see their loved one again might find that sentiment unacceptable. They had to sit in court and listen to all of that. And joining me now in an exclusive interview is Isaac's parents, Alina and Donnie Hernandez, with their reaction. I really appreciate you both coming on the show tonight. Our hearts go out to you. It's such a tragedy. It's been tragic to cover. I can't even imagine what this loss is like for you. Alina, I just want to start with you. How did you feel yesterday when you heard the sentence of 20 years?
Shocked, disappointed, upset, just shocked. It didn't make sense to any of us. It was almost like there was no justice for any of the other victims. They weren't even really recognized. He got 20 years basically for Isaac and then nothing for the other victims. And our Isaac's life is gone forever, and he's gonna now do 18 more years. And we really thought it was a very unjust sentence. And many in our community, hundreds of people have reached out to us and can't believe it's heartbreaking.
Yeah, and I've read a lot of comments online too, Alina, from people who were shocked that thought that he would get a harsher penalty. Donnie, I'm curious. I mean, the judge it sort of seemed like he went out of his way to say what a good person Mew was, in a sense. I mean, did that come as a surprise to you? Were you all expecting that?
No, it definitely was a big surprise for us. It felt like he, was a sponsor, like talking about him coming to this country and all the wonderful things he's done, and it was talked about him more than he talked about Isaac. It was like I said, like my wife said, it was just shocking to hear him go on and on about Mew and all of his accomplishments, and coming from Romania and coming to America for asylum, and becoming a U.S. citizen, and how educated he was, and it was a slap in the face.
It was nauseating.
Alina, there was a point where Mew apologized to you for what happened. I mean, did you find that to be genuine? Do you think he meant it?
No. It was very hollow. It was very self-serving. He didn't really even shed tears. His fake tear shedding was because he's going to prison, and it was very self-serving and didn't mean a thing.
I just keep seeing.
He's never had any remorse until he found out
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
He was going to prison. So no, it didn't mean. It's okay. He kept trying to look at me, and I just looked away, and I was not interested in anything he had to say.
We keep seeing that photo of Isaac, and the smile. I mean, you can see what a vibrant young man he was. Many of us have been out tubing on rivers, on streams. I mean, it's such a great time. You do that when you're a kid. You do that when you get older. I was just thinking of what a good time the kids were having. I mean, tell me a little bit about Isaac, Alina. We focus so much on the suspect and what happened in the trial, but tell us about your boy.
Isaac is a great kid. He was a great kid. He was kind, he was sensitive, he was helpful, he was talented, he was smart, he was an academic achievement award winner, he loved music, he played the piano, the cello, he DJ'd, he owned his own business, he owned his own mobile car detailing and boat detailing business. He worked down on the marinas. He was just an agreeable kid and sweet and sensitive, and I miss everything about him. You know, he wanted to go to college to be an engineer and be an entrepreneur, and he had a lot of dreams, and he was really driven and really focused, and I still can't believe it every day.
Were you there, Alina? I mean, I haven't heard that part of the story. I mean, were you close by when this happened, or how did you find out about it?
Yes, that morning, Isaac had said that he was going to golf with his friend, and I said, okay. You know, he golfed. We live on a golf course. He golfed regularly, and I was on the deck having coffee with my sister-in-law, and he came out and said that his plans changed because Caleb had to work, and that he was going to go. Some of the guys were going to the Apple River tubing, and I hesitated a little bit. And he said, why? And I said, well, Dad got a flight home and he needs to be picked up at the airport. And he said, I'll pick Dad up from the airport. And it was a beautiful July day, and I just said, no, I'll get it figured out. We'll figure it out. So you just go have fun with your friends on the river. So I regret that every day. Went downtown Stillwater to have lunch with my sister-in-law and waited for my husband to meet us there. And as my husband was pulling up, I got a phone call from one of the boys that was with him, and Owen was screaming that Isaac had been stabbed and that I needed to get to the Apple River right away, and it was about 10 miles away from where we were. So I went running out of the restaurant, and my husband had just was just pulling up to park, and he could see that I was frantically running, and jumped out of the car and said, what's wrong? I said, we need to go to the Apple River, and they sent us a pin drop, and we got there within, 10 or 15 minutes, and when I got there, we followed the ambulances. There were helicopters, ambulances, and I climbed into one of the ambulances, the first one, the closest one to me, thinking that it was Isaac. And I looked and realized it wasn't Isaac, and so I climbed back out, and then I looked down at the riverbank and all the chaos and all the people, and I noticed Isaac's hair and his swim trunks, and they were performing CPR on him. And so I ran down to him, and I just screamed that he would be, I just said, Isaac, come back. You'll be okay. I was rubbing his feet, his right foot, and so yeah, I was there that day, or I got there that day.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that you were there when all of that was happening like that. I can't even imagine. I mean, just seeing the video and the reaction that his friends had when they were saying Isaac, Isaac, and you could tell that they were in disbelief. I didn't realize that you also had to witness the aftermath of all of that. I just want to finish by asking you, Alina, about the Scholarship Foundation. I think that's important. It's a way, obviously, that Isaac can live on. Tell us a little bit about that.
We started the scholarship, the foundation, to keep Isaac's spirit alive and to honor him. And it is for the youth that have aspirations and dreams and like-minded ideas like Isaac did. And it's also to help the youth with mental health resources and financial needs. last year we gave out 6 scholarships. This year we have an annual event that we're having our second annual event, golf event, in Isaac's name for his foundation to raise money. And it's the Isaac Schuman Foundation.org. And you can see it on the website. It's to keep his spirit alive, and talking about him every day is helpful to us.
Well, our heart goes out to you, both of you, Alina and Donnie. We appreciate you coming on tonight. I'm sorry for everything that you've been through, and we really appreciate you taking the time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And you heard her mention that the family is honoring Isaac's memory by providing scholarships to motivate youth. So you can visit www.isaacschumanfoundation.org for more information and to donate. And again, I want to remind our viewers that Mew was convicted for reckless homicide, that the jury found Isaac's death to be unintentional. And when you see the shocking video on the river, it helps you understand why the reactions are so divided.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.